Yeah! What's going on, YouTube? We're going to talk to you today about trip planning, truck stop parking, and what have you. But first, let's check out this new intro! Yeah! What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody had a good 4th of July. We're back on the road here. I was home for the weekend and stuff. We're back out here now. We're kicking it into high gear. Yeah. Anyway, today's topic. Oh, what'd you guys think about the intro? I know it's a little mellowed out, a little shorter. A lot of people were suggesting that we do a shorter intro, so I changed it up. I like to keep things fresh. Alright? Anyway, that's not what we're talking about here. I'm talking to you today about trip planning, truck stop parking, what time's the best time to get to the truck stop, you know, to find that parking. We're going to talk about that, okay? That's a good topic, you know? Here's the trick. Let me show you something. Let me turn this camera around. Let me turn this camera around up here. So the best tool to start the trip planning is your GPS, your map, or whatever. Well, the cool thing about GPS, especially the Rand McNally, I can't confirm for the other GPSs in the world, but I can confirm this one. This is the Rand McNally 730, and it gives you points of interest. So right now, we're at the Iowa 80, at the TA right now, and let's say we were going to plan tomorrow's trip out for how far we're going to go tomorrow. Okay, because this thing delivers half this load that I'm delivers on Friday morning in Denver, which is 830 miles away. Okay, so tomorrow we're not going to be able to do 830 miles. Now, with that being said, the trick is and from what I have found in my practices, is to wake up early, start your day early. Okay, especially if you're planning on driving the whole day. All right. This button right here, oh, not that one. What the hell am I talking about? Down here, you choose destination, you do points of interest, you do my route, and you do travel centers. Now, on the Rand McNally, you can do a whole bunch of other things as well, but I'm just going to show you the truck stops because that's what we're talking about right now. So, as you can see, it's searching for truck stops along our route. Okay? So let's say, for instance, you plan on putting a full day of 11 hours of driving in. Now, at 65 miles an hour, that's roughly 600 miles, maybe 650 miles, depending on traffic and depending on all those factors. Okay, sometimes you go a little more, sometimes you go a little less. So, what I like to do, since you got to take, since you got to take a half-hour break somewhere along the way, I like to look out about 300 miles or so and see what's what for that half-hour break or so, or depending on how long you think you can drive without having to stop or whatever. But so you look for the truck stop that you want. Okay, let's just say this one's. It says it's 396 miles away, but once we plug it in and begin new route, let's just say that one there. It's actually 428 miles away. Oh, wait, come back now. Come on now. There we go. So it's actually 428 miles away. It's a 6-hour and 59-minute drive, which is doable for the 8-hour break. The 30-minute break. But let's just say we were using this one to park at for the night for the 10-hour break. What I would do now, once you do that, turn this camera around again real quick. Once you do that, and you've picked your truck stop. Now, mind you, like I said, you're waking up early, around 5, maybe earlier. I woke up this morning around 10. Not 10. What the hell am I talking about? 4. I woke up at like 4:30, so I could start my day early. And I got here to the Iowa 80 around noonish. So, plenty of parking at noon, okay? The truck stops start filling up about 5 p.m. Okay? And then about 8 p.m. is when they're pretty much usually always full. And that's when you have guys that start making their own parking spaces. And, you know, there's guys that try to fit into that last space that's available and they can't get in, and they start hitting trucks and stuff. And the trick is this: you want to set yourself up to be at the truck stop no later than 6 o'clock. Okay? That's a rule of thumb, if it's possible for you. Sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes, depending on traffic, depending on situations, things change. But if you could set it up that way, you want to be there early as early as possible, so that way you can find a good spot, slip right in, get in there and take a shower before all the meatheads start rolling in and the line gets real long. And then, you know, you're in your parking space, you mind your business, you're doing your thing. That's the trick. Get there early. And then you leave early. Now, here's the catch to that. Sometimes when you leave early, you got those guys that show up at midnight, 2 in the morning or whatever it is, and there's really no parking spaces. They're either A, blocking the scale, they're blocking the fuel island, they're blocking whatever, you know? And sometimes it might be a little tricky for you to get out of the truck stop or get out of the space you're in due to a guy that just made a parking space in front of you. You know, there's a lot of factors. And what do you do when someone's blocking you and you can't get out? Well, hey, driver, wake up, move your truck, gotta go. Sometimes you gotta wake these guys up and make them move. But they already know that. They already know that they're being the way they're being. So don't be afraid to wake them up and make them move. A lot of times, you know, you see the no parking signs and the stuff like that. And I've never seen a tow trucks out of the way at a truck stop. I've never seen it. I'm not saying it's not done. I'm saying that I've never seen it. And I think the reason why is because it has something to do with private property or something, and the cops can't give tickets or something. I don't know. I mean, I've seen police officers in truck stops before, but I've never seen anybody getting tickets for parking. That's why a lot of guys say, screw it, I'm going to make my own parking space. And it screws everything up. And it's messed up. And it's, you know, you got those guys that are just lazy, that are going to sit there and park on the fuel island or whatever. So, like I said, know where you're going. Make sure it's safe, okay? The best thing to do is pick out that truck stop on the GPS and then grab your phone and do the Google Earth image. Zoom in, take a look at the parking lot, take a look at the area around, and see if it's a big enough place to accommodate what you need. Because some truck stops are really small. And then, man, if you're not there by 5 o'clock, forget it. There ain't going to be no parking. So, like I said, some of them truck stops there's only maybe 50 spaces, you know. So, trip planning is key, guys. You got to plan your trip out. You got to plan your day out. And then, like I said, after the first year of driving and knowing the roads and stuff, you'll start to know what truck stops are where and how long it's going to take to get there and stuff. It all comes with a little bit of experience. But in the beginning, trip planning. Almost couldn't say that. So, good input for today. We'll continue doing some more videos, hopefully tomorrow. I've been kind of in a slum, guys. I've been kind of like, just burnt out on the videos and stuff. And but we're trying to light the fire back up here. Scratch at my back, don't mind me. You know, a lot of things going on. A lot of things getting prepared for the Great American Truck Show. We've got a lot of other things that are brewing. So stay tuned. There's a lot of cool stuff coming. Okay? Stay tuned. Oh, and make sure you check out Little Dog's 100th video. It's a pretty cool video. shutting up now.